All right, welcome back. It's only been a month, and we have another MKII Outer Haven tournament for you guys. And we got 16 players, so it should be decent showing. And with me, as always, is MKB. How you doing?
Hey, Shock, how we doing tonight? Thank you guys for turning out. Always appreciated. As Shock said, we got 16 players. The format for the event is going to be a traditional free pick, so just a standard tournament, first to three, with the finals being first to four. We got some pretty good names out there in the bracket tonight. You can take a look out there. Everything is laid out pretty forward. I don't think we have any no-shows tonight, so it should be a pretty easy run bracket, I hope.
Yeah, I think we got the 16 right at the end there.
Yeah, we did. So we filled up right at the last minute, and I think everyone's here, so we should be okay. As far as who is going to start, we picked out a few games just to hold off. We want to feature you guys. So if I recall correctly, VX Ocho and Ectonaut, you guys are going to play, and Manuel and Bios, you two are going to play. So why don't we can do Manuel and Bios first, and then VX and Ectonaut. If you guys want to hold off for just a minute, you guys will go on right after those guys. Everybody else, if we didn't call your name, you guys can go ahead and start your first round match. And same thing, if you end up going into losers, you can play your first losers round match too. So we'll get the first round out of here pretty quickly.
What's up, Justin? Just waiting on some players to show up here, and we'll get the first match started in just a second. Got a few going right now. I think all four that are going right now on FightCade are for the tournament, so that's good. So at least 8 people are here so far. Yeah, man, happy Saturday. How you been? We got Fugue over on Twitch. Mr. Michael Metroid. He's playing a match right now. Okay. All right. All right, so we got Raiden and Liu Kang. This is an interesting match. It's pretty fun. Oh. All right. Snagged him with the shock grab into the safe high kick for the win there. Let me know how the video looks because my streaming software updated, and whenever it does that, something usually messes up, so. All right. All right, like a little whiff punish there on the shot grab with the bicycle kick. It's another bicycle kick. Double miss on the Superman and Dragon kick. Okay. Alright, so that's one for VX Ocho.
Okay, back.
Hey. Alright, so Manuel and Bios did not show up, so I put on Ectonaut and Ocho.
Okay, that's fine. Let me do a little score updating here.
Sure. Alright, so we got Raiden and Kung Lao, Hat versus Hat. Alright, they're trading corner pressure, but now they're going in there. Ooh, we almost saw a very nice Kung Lao combo, but very awkward collision, especially against Raiden. Okay, going for another spin there, but no good. Of course, the pushback on that is tremendous, so relatively safe. Snags a shocker grab. All right.
Okay, we got brackets updated. I'll jump in there.
Okay.
So just as a reminder, if you win, you are locked into that character, so don't switch if you win.
All right, that's two.
Just a quick observation. VX coming to play tonight.
Round 1, fight.
It's been a while since I played Ectonaut, but based upon what I remember with him, he was always fond of Raiden. It looks like he's gone to Molina, which is obviously not a bad pick in a tournament like this.
Of course. Anybody watching, let me know how the audio balance is for the commentary versus the game. I boosted the game up a little bit last round. So let's see how this handles here.
Yeah. Nice block punish by Raiden there. Not a whole lot out of the ordinary going on here. Ooh, had a chance at the combo, dropped it. You know he wants to do that drop kick Superman, but Ecto's waiting for it. Ooh. Raiden gets the sweep, 3-0. Nicely played.
Just check the chat, stream chat with Mortal Jason.
All right.
No.
So it looks like the first round is all complete with the exception of Manuel and BIOS. I think BIOS goes under rose.exe, so BIOS is here. We're just waiting on Manuel. So Manuel's got, what, 12, 13 minutes, and then he'll be DQ'd. Yeah, everything else looks to be up to date. So if you guys have a match in losers round 1 and you want to play it, feel free. We'll do the quarterfinals, I guess, game by game here. Outworld, you and I are going to go next on stream. So once Shock gets this issue with the bracket fixed, you and I will go on.
Okay, so next round is what, winners quarters?
Yeah, top 8 winners quarters.
Okay.
We would go with Jason, but obviously his opponent's not ready, so
okay.
We'll do myself an OW.
That's fine.
Okay. Excellent. Round 1, fight.
All right. So at least we got a match for you here. Oh my God! Look at that graphic. Was it like that the whole time before? Let's try to fix that. Yep, this is what happens when you update software.
Wins. Round 3, fight. Excellent. Round 1, fight. Excellent. Round 2, fight.
All right, managed to get that fixed. That was strange. That does happen from time to time with the text.
Excellent wins. Round 3, fight.
Okay, nice ducking low kicks to avoid the low fireball there. Yeah, the low fireball is not quite as low as it looks. Okay.
Wins.
That is 2-0. Okay, this is an interesting choice to go with the mirror match here.
Fight.
Mike Metroid, thank you for the subscription. 60 months. That is a real anniversary. 5-year anniversary of, or at least 60 months worth. I don't know if it really keeps track of months in a row.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Okay.
Excellent. Round 3, fight.
Okay, so we are at set point here for our World Warrior. MKB's fighting to stay alive here. And that'll do it.
Wins.
All right.
All right. Not the result I wanted, obviously, but that was fun. I enjoyed it. Let me do some updating here. All right, we got Jason and Bios on stream. So again, Meta and Nocturne, if you guys have not already kicked off, please go ahead and do so.
All right.
1, fight.
All right, so we got Melina and Kung Lao. This is a very fun matchup.
Yeah, Kung Lao is one of the few characters who can give Melina problems, but the problem is this is Jason's Melina, so not many people can give Jason problems.
But anyone who does 2 jabs after a roll to start a combo is good in my book. So let's see what happens.
Round 2, fight.
Jason going up early. The only real advice I could give if you're playing Jason's Melina is to stay the hell away from the corner, because he will corner combo you 8% the whole way if you let him. Nice sneaky telekick to finish it off, and Jason going up 1-0.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Melina.
Jason, of course, is locked into Melina. Not that he really cares. I'm sure he's quite happy with that. And if I'm Bios, I'm thinking top tier the whole way. Let's see what he does with Katana.
Round 1, fight.
Katana, not the worst pick, but certainly not the best one against Melina, and Jason's Melina of all characters. Jason, of course, very good at mixing up everything that he does. Not the least bit predictable. A sneaky roll after the land. Jason up big early. Bios getting a nice sneaky throw there. When I say Bios, I'm of course referring to Rose. Bios is the name he went under his old OG PS3 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Fight.
I'll refer to him as Rose going forward now, so we're not confusing the streamers in the chat. Jason playing smart, playing keep away. Certainly doesn't mind if he gets cornered. He'll set up those... Oh, he was looking for it. Oh, this is massive if Rose can pull it off. Oh, only gets 2 hits off that. Gotta maximize any mistake you can get against Jason. That's one of the few times I've ever seen Jason get caught in a fan lift. Looking for that roll combo. Molina up big. He just needs one hit. Oh. Took him a little bit of effort, but he did get it. He's going to put him up 2-0, looking to close it out early. We've had a lot of 3-0 sweeps here tonight. Let's see if we get another one. Yeah, if I'm Rose, I'm looking at Jax or Molina here. They're pretty much the only two ways you can go against the Molina of this caliber.
Round 1, fight.
Certainly size spamming not a bad play. Gotta be very careful about how you throw the size. You gotta mix up those ground size, air size. Gotta be so careful and close. Jason is loving to get those roll combos. Gotta be so careful to block. Throwing a Psy up close will get you rolled. Jason is just hoping and praying that you do it. A lot of rolls coming out. Jason not shy to do them here, but he's on set point right now. I'm Rose, I'm looking to throw lots of size here. Just don't do it from too in close. And Jason, loving to throw rolls out here, getting a little bit predictable with him, dare I say. And Rose had a good chance to punish that. Could have got a roll off if he was a little bit faster. Ooh! Jason's going to make him pay with a 3-hitter to end it, and there's a fatality. Jason's going to move on to the top 4 semis.
Fatality.
All right, ooh, we got a good one coming up. RT, who was actually the winner of the last tournament, he actually defeated Jason in the last tournament. He's going up against VX Ocho here. So VX and RT, you guys can kick off whenever you're ready.
Flight junkie, not fight. Okay.
Both players opted to go with Reptile in a free pick tournament. This is not something you see very often, if ever. Certainly can't fault Flight Junkie, Real Talk, for doing this. This is one of his better characters. Don't know how VX plays with him, but clearly he feels very confident, which is why he's opting to do this. I would typically recommend most players go with top tier here, but let's see what they do. RT looking good, VX looking good also. Both players going solid, and VX getting a nice solid earned win there in the first round. Nice uppercut counter by RT. Ooh. Going up early, invisible. VX needs to get invisible. There we go. Now we're going to see who can stay invisible the longest. Right now, that is RT, and he is deadly when he's invisible. I want to talk about ninja assassins. Making that look easy. Back on track. VX, nice anti-air roundhouse. Now he's oh. Brought out invisible. Oh, trying to do it again. RT ready for it. Cannot go invisible that close. Thought we were going to see 2 force balls there. VX up early here. Oh. Anyone's guess who's going to win this? Ooh, nice, quick, sneaky uppercut counter. And RT takes it on the strength of his reaction time on those counters. Very nicely done. RT going up 1-0. Now he is stuck with Reptile. This is where VX can really put the screws to him. He can go top tier and really turn the tables against him if he wants to, but he's going with Reptile again. Okay. Did not think I'd be seeing this in a free pick tournament, but here we are. And VX up early here on the strength of his invisibility. Ooh, crossover uppercut punished by RT, nicely done. Both players canceling out the force ball with low kicks. RT, that's the second or third time he's canceled or countered a slide with a reaction uppercut. Very nice. RT so quick on those reads and counters. Nice roundhouse from close distance there. Both players showing very solid fundamentals with Reptile here, knowing how to cancel, how to punish. RT just a little bit quicker on the trigger here. That's why he's up 1-0, looking to go up 2-0 here. Ooh, had a chance for the uppercut punish. VX opting for jab pressure instead. Honestly, I can't really fault him for that. Once you start learning the Kara jabs and the jab pressure, a lot of high-level players will tend to do that when they should really just go for the high level or the high damage counters like the uppercuts and the roundhouses. I've definitely caught myself doing that more than once. Ooh, nice. That's the third crossover uppercut RT has hit in this match. Oof, make that for 4. RT looking to close it out here. Is he going to get it? One more hit will do it. VX in a big hole right now. That's what he's got to do, but just too big of a hole. And I apologize. That's actually 2-0, not 3-0. My mistake. So RT up 2-0 again, locked into Reptile, and VX once again going to Reptile here. I got to give these guys credit for sticking by their guns here. Proving that matchups really don't matter if you think you know your opponent that well, or if your skills are that confident with certain characters. Obviously, I know there are character specialists out there who say hell with the tier list. Ooh, had a chance at the crossover uppercut, did not go for it. EX looking to get on the board here. Obviously looking for a jump-in roundhouse, RT not falling for it. And when you're playing these invisible reptiles here, you have to look for subtle clues like the screen tilt, the screen movement, look for the jump-ins, listen for the slides. I was hoping we'd see a double force ball hit there. It didn't happen. RT up early, or up late rather, I should say, and he's going to tie it up here. Now he's looking to win the set 3-0. I've yet to see, I don't think I've seen a set that wasn't a 3-0 here tonight. Could be wrong, but I think everything's been 3-0 so far. EX looking, keeping it tight. Both players trading projectiles. Nice sneaky acid spit up close. Ooh. That's gonna be the difference maker right there. Both players trying to mirror each other, but RT just a tiny bit quicker on all his reaction timings, and he's gonna win it 3-0. And we got Midwest and Skull. Ooh, that's going to be a really good one. Skull Rabbit is a dark horse in this tournament. He has really come on in the last few months here. Don't be shocked to see him potentially get to the finals here. I do not say that lightly.
Okay, so we're going to do Midwest and Skull Rabbit right now?
Yeah, Midwest and Skull will be next. I don't have the score for Meta and Nocturne, but it looks like Meta won. Right, so VX and Meta, looks like you two have a match. Bios and Heelcaster, you guys also have a match. All right, here we go. Skull going with Shang, Midwest going with Raiden. Their two best characters. Obviously cannot fault them for this.
Okay. Almost did.
I'm going to go with Baraka, arguably one of the worst picks against Raiden here, but if you know how to counter the Superman, and that's the big reason why most people don't like this matchup, is because Baraka really has no option against Superman spammers unless you do a crouch block jump kick, but it's very hard to do on a reaction. Midwest knows it, so he's going to take advantage of it whenever he gets the chance. Ooh, nice little counter anti-air jump, or high kick, I should say. Oh, you know, he was waiting for that shocker. Midwest, very solid, very nice reads.
Round 2, fight.
Didn't know if he was teabagging or trying to go to Baraka or some other character. All right, and this is where Baraka wants to be, keeping the jab pressure on. Ooh, unfortunately, he lost it right there. Very nice read to wait for the shocker. Skull Rabbit on point there. Gotta be very careful. You know, obviously he's waiting for the shocker right now, looking for any chance to get it. And he gets the jump kick counter. Very nice Skull. Anyone's guess what's going to happen here. Both players playing very solid early. Skull has obviously seen a lot of the matches that Midwest has done. I would think that he knows a lot of what he's going to try to do. Ooh, nice display of the Kara jabs. Got him trapped there for a minute. Now Midwest working in some jab pressure. Ooh, snuck in the shocker. He did one jab into the shocker. And now Skull working in some neutral jumps. Gotta be so careful. Both players trying to counter jump ins here. Oh, throw out of the wall. Midwest takes a hard-fought first game there, going up 1-0. Both players going back to their same characters. Again, cannot fault them for this. Obviously, Midwest is stuck with Raiden. Don't think he really cares about that, though. Both players are spamming projectiles from full distance. I don't think we've seen a single hit yet. Well, now we have. And throws, looking for shockers right now. Midwest is up. He can afford to stay back. Skull needs to be aware of this and change to a different character. There it is. There's the shocker. Jump over. I think it's safe. Do not want to Superman from the corner. That's just asking for pain and suffering. Midwest takes it. Looking to potentially go up 2-0 here. Opting to play it very safe right now, but now he's down on health. He's going to have to get in there. Ooh, ill-timed shocker. Skull just getting a throw out of it. Better than nothing. Gotta be careful with these skulls. Don't want to get too predictable. Oh, that's why. Ooh, could have got 2 high kicks there. Ooh, eating a shocker. And Skull did not get a counter off of a duck. Ooh, 2 Superman whiffs and no damage counters off of them. That's going to hurt. If he loses this match, that's what he's going to have to point to here. This is a good move going to Molina, but I wonder if he should have done this a little bit earlier in the match. Oh, almost caught in a morph back. Very lucky it didn't end it right there. My goodness. Oh, Skull staying alive. I thought Midwest had that one. Yeah, Skull's going to have to be very careful with these morphs. Midwest knows the timer. Oh, missing the uppercut. Instead, opting for Kara jabs here. Yeah, as I said, Midwest knows the 16-second counter timer on those Shang morphs, and he will count it down. He will try to get you in the morph backs. Missing a shocker. This time Skull does punish. Would have been really nice if he hit the second one. It does not matter. Skull going up 2-1. Excuse me, 1-0. I thought that was 1 already. So he ties it up at 1-1. I would expect to see a lot of Shang and Raiden here. Let's see what we get. Right into a shocker. Midwest opting to play very safe here right now. Just the high kick. I imagine if he was in a corner, he would probably go for something a little bit more daring and dangerous. Ooh. 2 whiffs of the shocker there. Molina does take advantage of it. Midwest gets a hard-fought win on that one. Opting for Molina. Good choice to do it right from the start instead of waiting about 20-30 seconds in. Midwest has got to be a little bit careful here with these teleports. Some of them are getting a little bit predictable right now. Ooh, 3 unblocked skulls. That hurts. That's 33% right there. Midwest waiting for a morph. Ooh, diving right into a fireball. Ooh, and again, very lucky he didn't lose that one. Being a little bit predictable with some of those Supermans, but still manages to get the victory here, going up 2-1. Both of these players playing very cautious to start this next match off here. Skull obviously knows he needs this to stay alive and force a tiebreak. Oh, teleport right behind into a shocker. Skull needs to start blocking some of this stuff. Ooh, he was buffering that out of a duck. Midwest not showing any respect right now. He's looking to close out the set. Let's see if he can do it. Just keep up the pressure just like that. Jump kick the Superman. Creating projectiles here. Right now we have Skull with a slight health lead. He can afford to spam. He can chip away with the Supermans, but Skull knows this, and he's just going to keep throwing fireballs. Now he's down. He's going to have to get in there. Oh, had the chance to get the Superman just a little bit low on. Oh. Cannot whiff on those with that kind of a health.
Fight.
This is massive for Skull. Both players playing safe right now. Ooh. Teleport into the shocker kick. That's what, almost 50% right there in the 3 hits. Now Skull's going to have to get aggressive and get in there. Ooh. Could have got a roll off that probably for a bigger combo, but still got a nice 2-hitter. Ooh, nice sneaky throw. Skull's got to punish whatever he gets here right now, and that's exactly what he's doing. Nicely done. We got a very tight set right now. As I said, I would not be the least bit shocked to see Skull Rabbit in the winter final right now. He keeps playing like this. He does need to tighten up on his punishes here. He needs to punish those Supermans. Anytime he gets a chance to punish these things, he needs to do it a little bit quicker. He just needs to get something off these punishes more consistently. Both players opting to play very safe right now. Neither one willing to make a move. 20 seconds in. Oh, and there's the first whiff. Yeah, he cannot throw that spear from that far away. Scorpion is a very good counter to Raiden, but you have to know how to set those counters up and how to anticipate those things. Ooh, nice sneaky high kick counter on the teleport. You don't see that too often. Raiden with a slight lead right now, so if I'm Skull, I'm looking to teleport. We're looking to change into somebody else. This is a very good counter to Raiden here. Lau is a 7-3 favorite over Raiden. And honestly, this might be something he might want to have thought about doing a lot earlier too. Down to under 20 seconds right now. Midwest with a health advantage. Going to have to get in there. Ooh, eats a sigh. Nice sneaky teleport, excuse me, Superman from a duck. Midwest looking to take the set. Ooh, unblocked lightning bolt. Skull's going to have to get in there. Melina, Lau, anybody with a teleport. Midwest just sitting back, waiting for stuff. Ooh, could have had anything right there. Anything at all. Just eating it without a punish. You can see Midwest just waiting for a jump in. There we go. Now he gets something. Unfortunately, it could be too little, too late. Not getting a counter off that failed Superman there. If Skull does end up losing this, he's going to be able to point to all of these instances of missed punishes. He is blocking them, but he's down on health right now. He's got to get something off of these spam whiffs. Down to 20 seconds. Midwest up. Ooh. There we go. Nicely done, Midwest. All right, let me do some bracket updating.
Okay, so I gotta, at least I have a way to get it up here now, so. This is the old way, where we just open the browser window in, as you can see. I can get rid of the pointer there. We can do that.
Losers round 2. If you guys have not already played your matches, go ahead and do that. We'll just let this play out real quick, and then we'll go to the winner semi, I think.
All right, so we're at losers round 2.
Excellent. Raiden. Excellent. Round 1, fight. Raiden wins. Round 2, fight. Finish him. Raiden wins. Melina. Raiden. Excellent. Round 1, fight. Melina wins. Round 2, fight. Finish him. Melina wins. Excellent. Fatality. Excellent. Melina, Liu Kang. Excellent. Round 1, fight. Excellent wins. Round 2, fight. Melina wins. Excellent. Round 3, fight. Finish him. Excellent. Melina wins. Fatality. Melina. Melina. Excellent. Excellent. Round 1, fight. Melina wins. Round 2, fight. fight. Finisher. Melina wins.
Okay. Do we have any? Nobody else played in losers round 2 yet?
There are some results. Skull Rabbit was asking to play. I told him to hold off because it's round 3.
Right.
So
It looks like I got Kuberman over Bios, so I'll put him in there.
let's go to that.
Waiting for Skull, Darklight, and then VX and Meta.
Okay, so we can do Mortal Jason and Outworld. All right, let's take a look at the chat. We got L Final Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Black Metal Cat. Thank you for the follow. Headlock Gaming also gave us a raid before. Always appreciate that. Headlock Gaming, always a pleasure.
Am I reading that Meta beat VX 3-0?
Fight.
What it looks like.
I didn't see that. Okay, we got Jason and Outworld Warrior going right now. Luke
Okay, I'll jump in.
Helena. Okay. Some projectile trading going on here. Squeezes in a bicycle kick. Jason trying to keep him out. Went for jump kick side, did not get it. Jump punch side, I think he can get a nice juggle after that. Okay. That's just a war of attrition right there.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that with these two players. Both players playing very safe right now. Can't blame them with the high damage possibilities. Jason's going to be ducking a lot, knowing what OW is capable of, and vice versa. Jumping into some fireballs here. OW can take this one.
Oh, no. Caught him
Sneaky
sleeping.
roll. Oh, I think he was going for the late pit fatality there. Didn't get it.
I will be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, I would expect to see a lot of this here. Melina Liu Kang. Yeah, Jason's going to have to get in there. He's out on health right now. Going to have to start getting aggressive, and that's what OW wants. Ooh, nice, perfect combo by OW. Only way that could have been better if it was a double anti-air high punch into a bike, but he still got the 2. Jason eking his way back into that one to take that game. OW with those machine gun anti-air fireballs here. One of only a few people that I know that can pull that off, and I would assume he's using a stick to do that. It's nearly impossible to do on a pad. At least on a command. If you're purposely trying to do it, yeah, it can be done. Ooh! Fucking low punch anti-air on a bicycle kick. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Ooh, Jason showing he can slip the low fireballs there. I thought I was the only one that could do that. Jason, a nice little sneaky sigh. Into the pit of despair. Going up 2-0. Yeah, anytime I'm playing a Liu Kang, I just absolutely love when they try to spam low fireballs. I love the slip underneath them. It just takes all the fight out of them. And then eventually they start getting careless. They keep doing it. You can sneak in a teleport from a telekick from a duck. OW, unfortunately, knew this and only fell for it once or twice, so kudos to him. Ooh, nice little 2-hitter. Probably could have went for a roll to end it, but can't be upset with what he got. Jason in command early on here. Ooh, could have got the bike if he was a little quicker to read that. Jason on set point right now. Ooh, anti-air, 2 anti-air roundhouse kicks from Kang. Not what he's known for, but in the right hands, if you know the spacing, it is certainly effective. Wow! Anti-air high kick on a telekick from Kang. I don't think I've ever seen that. Very nicely done from OW. Jason knows he's going to fight here. Just happens to miss. Oh, he could have ended it right there if he wanted to. Just wasn't ready for the roll. Not often you see Jason drop those wall combos. He's just aching to hit those. Melina up big, only needs 1 hit, and you can tell he was looking for the roll combo there. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for it. Jason doing everything he needs to do. He can just sit back and run the timeout if he wants to. Kang's in a huge hole right now. Not a whole lot he can do. OW could have punished that, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Jason showing me how it's done. And take it 3-0. Giving me some incentive to get back in the lab here and start playing you guys again. Okay, now we got RT and Midwest in our next final semifinal match. From here on, we are going game by game, so if you're in the losers round 3, please do not play your game just yet. Wait till we call it out. All right, so we do have RT, Flight Junkie versus Midwest up next.
I got him up.
Okay, looks like they just kicked off.
Yep.
It's anyone's guess what RT is going to do here. I know he loves his ninjas, Sub-Zero and Reptile specifically. Oh, he's going with Scorpion. Can't say I saw this one coming, but Scorpion, of course, is a very good counter to Raiden. That teleport, especially if it's buffered, can take just about anything Raiden wants to do away from him. And Midwest knows this, and he's looking to possibly set that up. Midwest is going to play very, very cautiously here against RT. Oh, could have got the air throw. And this is going to hurt. Here comes a double spear. Yeah, blocking these Supermans is going to... Oh, here comes another double. Ouch. 2 uppercuts. But 60% right there in those 2 combos. That's exactly what he's got to do. So those of you, if you're not too familiar with how the spear function works for Scorpion and MK2, if you hit it from mid-screen or further away, you can actually get 2 spears off of it before hitting the uppercut. And it mainly has to do with the timer cooldown. It runs out before the animation expires.
Yeah, it's just
if you hit
very,
it further
very
away.
small cooldown.
Yeah, cooldown. And
Yeah.
RT obviously knows this, and he's going to hit it every time.
He was playing ping pong with him there.
Midwest up big early. He can pretty much do whatever he wants at this point. Just run the timer out. This is clearly going to be a good one. Most people would opt for the anti-air roundhouse there, but RT loves to hit anti-air high punches into combos, so you can see what he was trying to do at that point. Ooh, stuck in a corner, can't teleport out of there. Ooh, could not get the spear because the cooldown did not run out. Midwest is up right now. He's going to opt to just teleport away and frustrate the hell out of RT. Gotta get out of that corner. Midwest playing very safe with the low profiles. He could opt to keep doing this. Be very careful about the Superman here. This is by no means over. Anyone can come back from this, it's RT. Midwest going up 1-0. Hard-fought game. Scorpion, again, not a bad pick. If I'm RT, I look to change my character here, though. And oh, change he does.
Can't change
And
it
going
any more
with
than
the
that.
ultimate. Let's see what he does here against Raiden now. Clearly, Midwest strategy is going to change at this point. Oh, could have got the
He's gotta get
telekick
some
there.
punch there. A little bit off on the high kick.
Midwest going to have to be very careful with these shockers. A miss is going to result in a roll combo if RT is ready for it. Ooh. Very lucky he rolled away from, didn't have a chance to combo it. Watch for a teleport. If I'm Melina, I just stick back. Ooh, now he's going to have... Ooh! Went for the roll, and the Superman won that one. I didn't know that was going to win, actually. Superman usually gets blown up by so many things. It's nice to see it win a confrontation for once.
Yeah. Oh, but he's not going to win against those standing eye kicks.
No. And Flight Junkie not making that look easy here, tying it up. Midwest gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Nice little teleport shocker. Gonna have to trade projectiles. Now he jumps into it. Midwest was ready for it that time. And now he's up 2-0 on RT. Threatening to send him to the loser's bracket. We're going to see more of the same. Ooh. Midwest doing a great job of disguising those Supermans from a duck. Ooh, missing the punish. RT uncharacteristic here, but he does get the anti-air high kick. And the uppercut. There we go. This needs to be more consistent on those punishes. Has to get something, anything. Don't care. Ooh. Telekick is a great way to counter those Supermans. I've yet to see it happen yet.
Oh, man.
Oh, very lucky.
He could have won that.
Very lucky to drop that. Also lucky he didn't get punished there with Superman. Midwest up. He can afford to sit back and just make Melina make the mistakes. Ooh, he had the right idea, just a little bit too early on that. Ooh. Midwest looking for a sweep here. Not easy to do against RT of all players, but could very easily happen. RT is going to have to go into his bag of tricks now. He's going to have to pull out the best Melina he possibly can, and I know he's capable of it. He's just got to turn it on. There he goes. Now he's getting those punishes with the telekicks. Had he been doing this earlier in the match, probably would be 1-1 right now. Certainly not over yet. Anyone's guess. Ooh, rolls out of danger there.
Good.
Just want a coin flip. Melina with the edge. One hit will do it. Oh, could have had the telekick.
Okay, snags him.
Wow.
Okay, staying alive.
Very lucky to win that one. And I would imagine if this does go to a 5th game, we're going to see more of the same. Ooh, getting 3 hits, up 50%. Wow. RT looking for a flawless. Almost. Thought we were going to see it for a minute. RT has clearly flipped a switch now.
Threw away his jab pressure there with the Superman.
He's got to be more consistent with those punishes there. Sometimes he gets it, sometimes he's just totally whiffing and going for the jab pressure. I'm telling you, these high-level players just have a tendency to do it. They just want to get the Kara jabs instead of going for the sure thing. Okay, Melina up 30%, and again going for it. Oh, had the right idea. Slow on the punish timing. I was going to say maybe RT is guilty of taking a shot here, but he hasn't picked Baraka yet.
Oh,
he did say he was going to do that.
He did manage to beat out that Superman with the fadeaway jump kick. That was
all right. Here we go.
Very lucky.
Get your popcorn ready. Oh, missing the punish opportunity. Oh, again. 2 punish opportunities, missed 2 times. Ooh. Now he gets it. RT knew the anti-air high kick was coming. Cancel with the air side. Very smart. He knows a jump in's probably coming. Gets a standing low kick to counter it.
Ooh, again with that roll
I am noticing that when Midwest gets sweeps, when he gets swept, he has a tendency to just teleport immediately. Anyone's guess right now. Ooh. They're going to play very safe, run the time down. Ooh, and he gets it. Loves to do that teleport shock combo. And now Midwest on set point again. RT going up. Ooh, back to pretty much a stalemate right now. RT knows he's got to get in there. Cannot afford to let him go full screen, or he will go for that teleport roll, or the teleport shocker. Ooh, sweeping the Superman. RT has got to get some damage here. Midwest is just waiting for him to come in. He's going to teleport. Get some nice jabs in there. Oh, missing the punish again. Oh, goodness. That's probably an instance where I can't blame him for missing that because the Superman went in a different direction. Oh, I thought he was going to get it. There it is. Very sneaky use of it.
Oof.
Gets the Superman out of jab pressure, and Midwest wins it over RT 3-2.
Very nice. Okay.
All right. Shall we go down to loser round 3?
Yeah, if Jason doesn't mind.
Yeah, we got a lot of matches to catch up on here.
Okay.
So we got Skull Rabbit and Meta Mech. I played Meta a few times. I have a pretty good idea how he plays. I've only played Skull once, I believe, and that was back when he first got onto FightCade. Obviously, he has improved drastically since the first time we played. He's a very solid player. I think this is the lowest I've finished in a tournament of this size ever.
Really?
So I gotta, like I said, I don't play that often anymore, so take that for what you will, but I do need to get back in the lab. Some of these players are making me work here, so I gotta get back in the game. All right. Top tier mayhem, Kang and Melina.
Round 1, fight.
And Skull opting for jab pressure instead of the sure high kick punish or uppercut. Melina up early, up big. Again opting for jab pressure. Now he gets the high kick punish. Can't fault him for doing the telekick. Higher level Kangs will hit you with an uppercut every time if you try that, though. So you gotta be very careful. Melina up big once again. Ooh, now Meta takes the lead. Oh, gotta be careful with those bite kicks. See Skull trying to work in the car jabs there. A little bit faster. Both players being very good about not jumping in for the obvious uppercut. Skull going up 1-0 here. A nice bicycle kick out of the start, out of the gate. Kang, 60%. Oh, had a chance to punish that big time. Wasn't ready for it. Ooh, sneaky machine gun anti-air fireball there. Meta going up. We'll say this would be massive if he can take down Skull Rabbit here. I would definitely call it an upset, based on what I've seen from Skull. Nice uppercut. Wow, very decisive win there. Meta serving notice. You've got a game here. Kang jumping away early, looking to set up the fireball pressure. Gotta be very careful about doing fireballs in close against Melina. You will get rolled, and Skull just demonstrated it. Obviously, never do it in a corner. Gotta be so careful with those bicycle kicks. Both of these characters can get punished big time, massively. Wow, good jab pressure, good throws by Skull. Skull waiting on block to punish anything that he might throw here. Yeah, if I'm Meta, I'm not looking to throw many kicks out here. Those kicks are so easily punishable. The rolls are too, if you're ready for them. Just hit him with an anti-air high punch bicycle kick. Gotta be very careful about just willy-nilly throwing those bicycles out there. Their sweep. Gotta say it once again, I love how they're just not jumping in the obvious anti-air uppercuts. Yes, Midwest. I said willy-nilly.
Is that a reference to anything?
No, it's just a phrase I've used before. Yes, I'm actually watching the Twitch chat. I don't normally do that. Very nice. A lot of woo and the uppercut. There's a lot of ways that you can follow up the bicycle kick. You can follow up with a standing low kick. You can move in for a throw if you know they're going to be blocking. And Meta did a good job of that. Meta looking to tie this up here. Doing a very nice job playing against a solid Molina. Skull doing a good job of low toe in that fireball there. Oh, got hit by that one. And once again, if you can consistently low toe that, you can set up the telekick from a duck. Oh, walked right into that one. Gets the sweep. Oh, could have got some rolls there. Oh,
It was an interesting distribution of sure damage.
ooh, nice little throw. All right, Skull on set point. Oh, he could have got a roll off of that. Again, opting for jab pressure, and this could come back to bite him. It's a two-hitter. I'd like to see a roll in there. Oh. Skull's got to be ready to buffer that roll. It's good that he's getting sweeps, but he needs to be ready to buffer these rolls here against the better players.
And he's just waiting. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, wow, another.
Just waiting it out, waiting for that block to go down. Block to go down.
Final match.
Very entertaining game 5 here. Kang jumping back. I gotta say, if you're gonna do anything with Kang to start a matchup, I do not like, and really this goes for any character, I do not like jumping back. You're just basically conceding position at that point. And a good player who sees that will throw a projectile or hit you some other way. Kang opting for more spam, but he's down. Cannot afford to do that. Needs the throw for needs to get damage here. Needs to start getting aggressive. Oh. Right idea, just wrong time. And Skull on set point. A little slow in that reaction there. Once again, Meta with the right idea. I gotta say, I love how Skull is just not falling for the obvious traps here. Not jumping in when most people would. I think very safe punishes. Not high damage, but they are safe and reliable.
No.
That's all he needs. He's going to move on. 3-2.
Okay, another very nice set there.
I would venture to say not many people thought that one would probably go as deep as it did, but that was very entertaining. All right, we got Ecto and Kuberman.
What was that? That was losers round 3.
Yeah, this is, I think we're still in loser 3. Yeah, looking down in that loser bracket, even if I did advance, more than likely my night would have been ended by real talk. So it is what it is. Did they start? Yeah, they kicked off. Big gulp. This is actually a very, obviously I would expect Huberman to go with Kung Lao regardless, but against Ectonaut, a very good pick. Ecto likes to use Raiden by default as his default character, and obviously if you know the matchups here, Kung Lao is a 7-3 favorite. Most people would argue over Raiden here.
Yikes.
Yeah, so this is a nice solid advantage, and the big reason why is the whirlwind spin. It pretty much destroys anything Raiden wants to do except for the bolt. As you can see. Nice sneaky use of the bullet. Again, not a bad idea to work in the whirlwind spins. You just can't get too predictable with them. I would just kind of throw them out on a whim and hope that he jumps into them or teleports into them.
Got some good use of the jab lockdown tonight.
Yeah, Ectonaut making a smart move here. You cannot go with Raiden against even a half-decent Kung Lao. You just have to get the matchup advantage here in a free pick. Ooh, nice telekick there. I think that was more luck than actual planning. Wow, look at this. Ecto up huge right now. He gets the telekick. I think Ecto was, I think Kuberman was caught sleeping there. Delayed bullet kick, nice double hit there. Trademark of a very good Kung Lao is knowing how to delay that second bullet.
He is teleporting.
Ooh, and that's the time to do it. Whirlwind spins are not going to hit often against good players unless you just kind of throw them out there when they're not expected. Ooh, a ground side that actually hit. Huberman getting very good at knowing how to throw out those bullet kicks, and of course, as I say that, he takes a hit right in the face. And two. Don't do a third one. Oh,
My goodness.
Huberman, what are you doing to me? You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, all right. Tied at 1.
Round 1, fight.
Nice throw up close. Gotta be very careful with those bullet kicks now. Starting to get a little bit predictable. Obviously, telekicks in general are not a good idea. Especially against decent players. Unless you're baiting them. Like that. Ooh, that would have been a good time to work in the jab pressure. Probably could have got a throw off of that. If I'm Ectonaut right now, seeing all of these teleports, I'm looking to probably just go into a sweep. Those teleports get blown up by sweeps every single time.
You could also reverse buffer the roll.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of ways you can punish that. So if you get them trapped in a corner, yeah, just wait for it and then get the sweep or
Yeah, he had the
anything
idea
else.
there. He just managed to get it because he made another goof afterwards.
Wow. Very nice. Ectonaut convincingly coming back and putting the screws to Kuberman up 2-1 now. Kuberman's a fight. Ooh. Could have got the double bullet there if he was ready for it, but he wasn't, of course. That is not where Kuberman wants to be in that corner. Oh, that could have been a roll. Oh! Gets the dive kick on a roll. Ecto just needs to cool down, calm down a little bit. He's doing a lot of good things in this match, but just making a couple silly mistakes here that are costing him. Uberman doing a fairly decent job of punishing here. A straight up jump kick into a bullet. I don't think I've ever seen that, at least not in a long time.
Not in that situation.
No. Oh! Ecto's moving into a set point here. And he's got the right idea with the jump punch now. He was going for jump kicks a lot, but that jump punch is starting to win him those trade-offs now. We got some good action here into game 4.
Ooh.
Double bullet kick, tying it up.
We are seeing quite a bit of like small frame trap management in these matches tonight that we really haven't seen much before.
No, I absolutely agree with that. And a lot of the players we're seeing are doing a great job of anticipating, reading these projectiles jumping over.
But they're also doing like knockdowns into setups to keep them locked down again as they're getting up.
Oh, that was a nice wait for the shocker there. And Ecto opting to go back to Raiden here. Didn't think we'd be seeing this in a Game 5 set point, especially when he's going to be down in the matchup advantage. But opting to go... Oh, very lucky he didn't get hit with the whirlwind there. Uberman does have the edge if he knows how to... If he just calms down, puts the pressure on him here. That would have been the time to do the whirlwind. Does not get a punish. Oh, just be careful. And he gets it. Round 3, here we go. Anyone's guess what's going to happen here. Both of these players have to stay aggressive. Ooh. Huberman had the right idea, just, oh. Tempted to call that a David Gem uppercut, but it goes, oh, Ecto sneaking it out.
Ecto Cooler.
Probably the most entertaining set of the night so far.
Yeah, that was definitely different style. Ecto is bringing out a little bit more game out of Huberman, I think, than the last few times we've seen him. So it was very interesting.
Yeah, he stepped up his game there. Even in a loss, Huberman looked very good. I'd say let's do loser quarter next. All right, OW and Skull, when you guys are ready. Oh, Jason says the bracket says Kuber won. Let me fix that. I mean, it was close. It could have been Kuberman, but it wasn't.
Could have been. But as they say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yes, neither was happening here. Okay, so we have OW and Skull Rabbit up next. I have to wonder, is that saying from an actual movie? I mean, I've heard that saying so many times. I wonder where it comes from.
So I got it from Gorilla Monsoon in his commentary in WWF back in the day. So that it must have been.
Oh
from,
yeah,
like,
I've heard him say that before.
Yeah, it must have been from like an old 50s or 60s movie. Something like after World War II, probably.
I'll ask Google. I'll find out. Now I want to know.
Yeah.
Well, my pick to one of my picks to win the NCAA tournament, Gonzaga, just got knocked out. So, yay, my bracket's busted. I'm gonna see some solid type play here. Skull opting to do a lot of in-close pressure here, and OW is not going to let that happen if he likes to do his machine gun spam. But he's up early. And Skull not opting for the high-level punishes here, just opting for the safe stuff. So not too flashy, but it is working. It will get him victories.
But Outworld Warrior is one of the, we'll say, gatekeepers of these tournaments for new players. Like, he is not easy to get by, but if you get by him, your next opponent's virtually impossible usually this far into the bracket.
Oh no, he's very good at obviously the machine gun spam. He can counter most stuff
Very
on a
nice.
read. Wow, that was a nice 4-5 hit combo by Molina. First one we've seen tonight. If
So-
Skull can hit those consistently, this is going to be a 3-0 wash.
Round one, fight.
And Skull having the right idea, trying to work in those low kick slips there, just a little bit late on the reaction. Not the time to do that. OW just, ooh, trying to get the roundhouse counter. We're starting to see a lot more punishes right now, whereas a lot of the previous matches, people were just blocking, not getting anything here. Skull is getting punishes, even if they aren't the high depth. There we go. Now he slips a little fireball. There we go. OW knew that telekick was probably coming, just getting out of the way. OW knowing that he can slip those low fireballs, or at least he's attempting to. He's not going to try to spam them from far away now. Very nice uncontested throw, going for a second one. And when Kang goes down in this match, it becomes a very, very difficult uphill battle for him. Not much he can do up close. Ooh! Machine gun spam the telekick. He's in a huge hole right now, down to 30 seconds left in the match. Lena can just pin her ears back and wait. You can just kind of sit back and block if you wants to, with 18 seconds left.
Yeah, a whole lot of
2-0.
leeway there. So the origin of the phrase, it is MLB Hall of Famer Frank Robinson who coined it in a magazine on July 31st, 1973.
The things you learn. Wow, walked right into a throw there. Most people who jump in naked are just trying to get the throw themselves, but he walked into it and got thrown himself. That did not sound right, jumping in naked.
Well,
There you go, nice, good old reliable high kick punish. Skull looking to end this early. Now he slips the low fireball. He's up, he can afford to do it. Now he's getting pretty consistent with those slips. And this is not what a Liu Kang player wants to see, somebody who can slip those fireballs and forcing them to get aggressive now. Hits the bike out of a duck. Ooh, anti-air uppercut punish. Haven't seen many of those tonight, but there was one instance of it.
just got out of there. He's got it. Oh, wow, is he staying alive?
I thought Skull was going to finish it there. Oh, Com's sleeping there. He was looking. Gang is up. Ooh, very lucky he did not get kicked there. Would have been a bike incoming. Skull up early. He can afford to sit back and wait for the problem. Ooh. OW getting a little bit frazzled right now, missing on his punishes. Ooh, not the... I don't know what he was trying to do there. Skull had the edge. He does get a ducking telekick there. Melina still has a decent, comfortable edge here with 25 seconds left. She can afford to sit back.
Whoa.
Not going to matter. Skull moves on.
That was quite a long 3-0.
Yeah, they were riding those out. All right, we got two OGs coming up here from the PS3 era, Real Talk and Ectonaut. Here we go. Then after this, we'll do winner. Yeah, we'll do winner final.
Okay.
Well, we know what Ectonaut's going to do, but it's anyone's guess what RT is going to do here. In general, I would not recommend picking the ninjas against Raiden, but I would not presume to tell a tournament champion what to do here. We'll see what he's got. I don't know what's going on with RT here, not starting yet.
Yeah.
Good thing it's not a ranked game, or else this would count as a loss.
Oh. I guess they're going to restart.
And just like that, it's over. All right, I don't know what happened there.
They're back. They switched.
Right.
They switched spots.
I'm assuming RT probably had controller issues. All right, there we go. And oh, RT not messing around, going straight to Melina. Getting into the deep end of the bracket now. He's not messing around. Getting the Superman out of a duck. And RT getting reliable punishes here with the telekicks. He's going to have to be consistent with those. Ectonaut taking the first one early. Nice, good old reliable standing high kick. very consistent on those high kick punishes. Oh, very lucky he didn't get hit there. I knew that shock was coming at some point. Ectonaut's going to be very careful right here. Oh. And RT is dialed in now. He's hitting those telekick punishes very consistently. Ecto's going to be very careful about spamming the Superman now. It's the uppercut. Most people opting for the jab pressure, obviously. Very, very nice sequence of events there, and RT takes the first game. Yeah, RT's saying his controller was resetting in the Twitch chat.
Okay.
Round 1, fight.
Lots of spam coming. Ooh. RT up early. Opting to roll away instead of going for the high kick. Ooh. Being a little too roll happy here. One little hit's all he needs. Oh. Get it, anything, just take the hit.
Round 2, fight.
Some nice stuff on the... There we go. Getting the roll up close. Evading that Psy. Ecto getting a few good hits in there. It's a roll out of a duck. Ooh, blows that one up. I gotta be so careful with these ooh. There we proved my point. Gotta be so careful with these telekicks here. Only time I would really advise doing it is if you know you're gonna get them on a block away move. Yeah, just don't do it. All right, RT up 2-0. As I was saying, the only time I would go for a telekick is if you know the opponent's on danger, but even then it's not a guarantee. Any of these characters with top tier uppercuts can easily punish if they know how to read them. Ectonaut going back to Raiden is bread and butter. Again, normally a good pick, but this is a very high level Melina you're talking about here. Ectonaut's got to keep that pressure on, doing a good job. Now he's stuck in a corner. He does not want to be there. Ooh, gets a 3-hitter. Not the most reliable one, but it works. Again, RT very consistently punishing those Supermans with the telekick, and this is why Ecto probably moved away from Raiden in the first place, being reminded the hard way now.
Yeah, when somebody consistently punishes your, like, cheap damage, you got to change it up. Sometimes you got to go with a different character altogether.
Yep, it happens.
That'll it.
RT on point with those punishes here, and he's going to need it in the next few games. That's going to do it for Ectonaut this evening. And now we're going to move up to the winter final. This will be a first to 4. Where is Jason? He's there, I promise you.
They're gone.
All right. It's like, how dare you call me out?
Melina. Round 1, fight.
All right, both characters going to their best characters. Again, this is to be expected. Midwest obviously has a very good Raiden, but you're talking about arguably the best Melina in the world here. And this is not a matchup I would advise doing with that in mind here. Although Raiden is generally a good pick against Melina. And I do not toss out that praise lightly. Watch Jason's Melina. He can whip out an 80% combo pretty much anytime he wants to, especially in a corner.
Ooh, he had a chance right there.
Oh, very lucky. Very, very lucky. I was expecting the roll combo there, and Midwest getting his... Ooh, oh.
Well, he had
there we go, that's
a nice
combo.
combo. He wanted to get some damage.
Yeah, Jason had a few chances to hit that. He does get it for the win.
Fatality. Melina.
We're going to see more of the same the whole way through, obviously.
Round 1, fight.
It'll be interesting if Midwest goes down 3-0. Does he switch it up and go to a different character? Honestly, if I go down 2-0 here, I still look to switch it up. Oh, had a chance to high kick that there, did not get it. Jason moving into the Karas.
Okay.
See what kind of damage he gets.
Yeah.
That's probably a case where I would have went for the 2 high punch Superman there. Ooh!
I don't think you can do that in the corner.
You think there was too much knockback?
I think if he does 2, it would knock him back. But you could do punch by Superman, maybe. I'd have to try it.
Okay. Yeah, I think Midwest, had he gone for something a little more aggressive and not just a standing high kick, he probably could have got that win there.
Yeah, roundhouse to corner pressure would have been good. Good combo.
Can Raiden get an infinite roundhouse in the corner?
He has it on like 1 or 2 characters or something.
Okay, yeah, I don't think Melina's one of them. Raiden very lucky he didn't get uppercut. Very smart to get out of the corner there. Obviously, we know what Jason's going to do. Nice telekick punish.
Oh, wow.
2 in a row. Yeah, you just cannot throw out that Superman spam against Jason or RT or any of these high-level players. You're going to get insta-punished. Midwest going back to Raiden. He's going to live and die by the sword, so to speak.
Round 1, fight.
Jason not getting the counter there. Trying for the 3-hitter, just a little off on his timing.
Well, he knew that roll was
Far way to
coming.
get the 3-hit combo. Jason applying very good pressure there. Good distance with the size.
Oh, man, he just waited for him.
Opting for the nut punch for the win.
2, fight.
The extremely lower abdomen.
Yeah, one of the many great things about Jason's play here, again, is that he just mixes everything up. Times you just don't expect him to, you don't expect to see a straight up jump kick. He'll do a low profile into a straight up jump kick into a side toss. Very unorthodox combos, but they work because they keep him off guard.
This is,
This is
Do
gonna be
or
set
die.
point. Their set game. Midwest is gonna have to get ultra aggressive right now.
went for the punish.
Missing the tail kick.
Oh, just snagged him on the turnaround. Nice.
It's the roundhouse. Only needs 7 more of those. Oh,
Snuffs it.
Superman gets snuffed out by a standing low kick.
Good uppercut.
Now he gets the uppercut.
Right in there. He knew he could have high kicked him too, and he didn't even bother.
Yeah, a few things could have happened there. All right, Midwest back against the wall. Uppercut on a read on that teleport there. Oh, Jason just going God mode right now.
Yeah, he just took away his health there. He's just like, it's mine.
It's like, you know what? Okay, I'm done playing with my food here. I'm going to put this away.
Nice avoids. We've seen tons and tons of whiffs tonight. Like, more than any tournament we've streamed for this so far. But that'll
There's
do
been
it.
quite a few here. It's very unusual to see this many.
Yeah. Like, an inordinate amount of just things missing. But missing because the players are avoiding it, not because of, like strange, like collision or anything like that.
Yep. All right, we're into losers semifinals now. So Skull and RT, you guys are up next. Looks like they just kicked off.
Yep. Melina and Melina.
Yep. I would expect this.
Round 1, fight.
Expect lots of size spam. It's very sneaky rolls. And I think this is where you're going to see some separation here. Skull Rabbit obviously opting for safe counters and safe punishes. RT opting to maximize damage on the chances that he gets. Like
Yeah,
that.
you got a death punch in there. Partial.
Yeah, in order for Skull to go to the next evolution of his game, he's going to have to work in some of these higher level punishes here.
Round 2, fight.
Except the first round, ooh, Skull telegraphing that one big time. We got an uppercut there if he was ready for it. RT turning it on.
That air-to-air jump kick was totally like player 2 advantage. Like, it was so obvious.
RT getting very consistent punishes on those standing high kicks. They're trading right now. That is not where, well, yes, it is where Melina wants to be, but both of them. Do not open yourself up to a roll.
Good little combo.
Very nice 3-hitter. Again, this is where you're going to see RT separate himself. Takes the first one, turns on. Turns the clutch switch on, and he goes up 1-0.
Round 1, fight.
What do we got going on the chat here?
A lot of sweeps here early on in this second game. Ooh, RT not ready on that one. Skull caught him sleeping, but comes right back with the anti-air high kick. And the naked throw, looking for another high kick. He was ready for it that time. Skull with a slight edge. Opting for the uppercut. I would have done the same thing, but the jab pressure got him first.
2, fight.
Ooh, roundhouse from Melina. Not a move you see too often with her. Not one of her better normals. RT up on this one, looking to go up 2-0. Another anti-air high kick.
Round 3, fight.
This little hop kick attempt, it got snuffed out, unfortunately, and there's the roll.
He actually interrupted the sweep with it there.
Yeah, another standing. Jeez. A lot of Melinas have a tendency to just go straight into a roll after getting swept.
Yeah.
RT demonstrating that. He's going to go up 2-0 here. On the strength of his solid fundamentals and his ability to get maximum damage off punish. Skull definitely has a bright future in these tournaments if he just continues progressing and adding little bits and pieces to his character. Even if he does end up getting swept here, he has nothing to be ashamed of here. You can see once again, swept into a roll, got snuffed out that time. Light Junkie looking for jab pressure into a throw, Skull having no part of it. RT looking for a 3-hitter. A little bit off in the timing. Whoa, looking for a telekick, I think, and just walked right into a skull. Walked right into a Sai there. He was probably buffering a roll there, got caught with a Sai in the face. Skull back in the corner. Now coming out with a roll, very nicely done. Skull looking to get on the board here, in good position to do that right now. RT gonna have to get aggressive, obviously. That's a good start, Psy in the face. Gets over the Psy. Very nice use of the roll, and it's anyone's guess right now. Oh, I thought he would have got the standing high kick again. Once again, at a coin flip, 20 seconds left. Little teabag action.
Flight has the edge by
Again.
like 2 pixels. Oh, he did.
Skull Rabbit on the board, 2-1. I prefer Oolong with my tea.
Round 1, fight.
Lots of low profiles here. Not the worst thing in the world. Melina has very, very good low profiling. Now Skull Rabbit trying to get the low kick. A little off in his timing.
But I was
Very,
saying,
very nice use of that anti-air high punch.
when we were going to see a high punch to roll because they had so many opportunities.
Yeah, again, this is where you're going to see the two players separate themselves. RT, honestly, in my opinion, probably one of the best in the world at doing those anti-air high punches into combos.
There we go. Very good.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Outstanding anti-air uppercut to take it.
And he actually leaned into that uppercut, too.
Yeah, he had to move into position for that one.
That was very good.
Yeah, nice showing by Skull Rabbit, even in a loss. He's got a bright future here. All right, Midwest and RT, loser final, first of 4. Okay. And they picked off. So if you think back to the winners bracket, I believe Midwest... Yeah, they did face each other, if I'm not mistaken. I think Midwest took that one. Let me check my challenge. Yeah, Midwest took a very close set 3-2 the first time they fought. Ooh, RT going to Jax here. I did not expect to see this. Jax is a favorite in this match, so it's not a bad pick. Typically, if I'm playing this match, I prefer to use Raiden. I just like the fact that Raiden gets over a lot of the stuff that Jax wants to do, but the big reason that Jax is a favorite here is that ground pound, obviously. It will blow up a Superman like no one's business.
I think this is,
Superman it's just not fair what happens to it.
I think this is the first Jax of the night.
Yeah, which is really hard to believe in a free pick tournament. First time we've seen Jax. Ooh, and that's a big reason why. I like using Raiden here just because he can get over that anti-air high kick like few characters. Oh, tried it again. Nice hop kick to get out of there. Oh! I thought Jax was going to come back and take that one. RT has a lot of choices at his disposal, obviously, being such a great player. Gotta be so careful here. RT knows that Midwest likes to do those teleports into the shockers. And this time he gets the high-level damage combo.
We'll say mid.
RT almost conceding that one. RT obviously got to change his strategy up a little bit. Gonna stick with Jax. And this is a first to 4, so a little bit longer of a set. He's got plenty of time to adjust.
He's throwing out high kicks.
He's determined to hit him. Midwest getting a lot of bolts here.
Good jump kick punish. Oh, man.
Long
Double ground
distance on
pound.
that Superman.
He got him on wake up and then wake up again.
So that would have been a good time to get the quad slam in there. Midwest hitting and hoping for the combo.
Oh, he almost got
just
jump kick
the
back.
backbreaker. Midwest has got to be careful. He's getting very predictable with these Supermans right now. Very lucky to get away with that one. It's the high kick. Midwest a little shell-shocked right now. Oh.
Oh, man, again with the wake-up on the ground pound.
Very decisive. RT downloaded his patterns on that one. See if Midwest makes some adjustments here. He's got to be very careful to stop spamming those Supermans.
Beautiful jump kick backbreaker. Another
Wow,
jump kick
another
backbreaker.
one.
Come on, let's see something good. All right, go through the mid one again. Ooh,
Ooh.
interrupts it.
Wow. Yeah, he dropped the anti-air high punch. That's the only reason he lost that one.
Sometimes you got to look at the damage and see what's the best combo choice.
Yeah, I mean, it was the right thing to do. You're trying to maximize damage, but it's high risk, high reward. Midwest opting for a lot of jab pressure, and can't blame him. He's trying to set up those shockers. Oh, that's bad.
Another jump kick backbreaker.
Ian is on the menu tonight. RT up 2-1. Ooh, got out of the way of that anti-air high kick. 2 Supermans in a row. 3. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't go for a ground pound there.
Yeah, got the overhead. That would have been a good time to do it. Yeah, the overhead into the crossover jump kick backbreaker is a bread and butter if you manage to hit it. This crossover backbreaker. Just trying to create high kicks. And I'm telling you, that anti-air high kick is not good to use against Raiden here. Lucky he's hitting some of these. With a very quick ground pound. Midwest not expecting it. Another shocker. Opting to be safe here with the high kick. Did not get a chance to do this throughout the wave there. This time he gets, 2 in a row. Midwest is still up. Ouch.
Man,
Oh, wow,
lots
double
of Superman
danger.
punishes tonight.
Oh, not the time to do that. I think he was trying to teleport and just jumped. Oh, Midwest is kicking himself. He probably should have had that one. Midwest, or excuse me, RT now on set point, looking to move into the grand final here.
Ooh.
Jumps right into a backbreaker. But watch out, be very careful. You're going to get hit with a ground pound. Very nice teleport into Shocker. Playing it safe. Ooh, eats the wave. Midwest in very, very precarious situation there. RT on set point right now, looking to advance to play Jason. Wow, 2-3 jump kicks in a row. Midwest not out of it. Just like that, 50%. He's got to keep up the pressure here. Oh, not the time for that. That's it.
Wow. That was
second time we've seen it. What a way to end it.
Yeah.
RT getting a little ounce of revenge there.
So a considerable level of expertise in like punishing and timing management. All right.
Yeah, that was a very solid set there. Absolutely. All right, we got a rematch of the previous tournament final. The only difference now is that Jason is in the driver's seat. And why is that such a big deal, you may ask, if you've never watched a tournament? Well, if you come out of the loser final, you must beat the winner in 2 sets. So in this case, Jason is going to have to beat, or excuse me, RT is going to have to beat, we would presume, Jason's Melina 8 times.
Yes.
Good luck.
All right. They're going. Hopefully it doesn't drop on me like it did last time. But we've had a pretty good night so far. At least with connection-wise.
I got a black screen. Let me see if I can get back in there.
Okay. Well, I just jinxed you. All right, so we got Melina and Melina, which is to be expected in this situation. But I think we may
Yeah,
see
you're
a
gonna
change to Jax.
you're gonna see
from somebody.
Melina all the way. Although you could actually, I stand corrected.
I think we might see
RT can
Jax.
beat his Melina with Jax.
Yeah.
So I guess it's gonna depend how these first couple of games go.
Yep. I don't know why the names didn't show up there. There.
RT can get some victories here. It's gonna be Melina Mirrors all the way. I would expect him to go to Jax if he starts going down 2-0. Jason, again, love the fact that he's not predictable there, but probably a case where I would have thrown in a lot more jab pressure. RT up, looking to take this first game. Oh, not the time for that.
Very
Oh,
nice.
RT just needs to calm down. One hit will do it, and there it is.
The long road has begun.
I need 7 more of those. No pressure. If anyone's going to do it, this is the guy. It's a nice, reliable 2-hitter. Gets the roll. A little bit late on it, but we'll count it as a 3-hitter. Ooh, are we going to have a flawless on Jason? Is Melina? Nope. So much for that.
Yeah.
Well, that might as well have been it. The gentleman's flawless. Probably could have got an uppercut there if I was Jason. Both of these players obviously prefer to go for high-level punishes here, but sometimes if the uppercut's there, just take it. Not the time for that. Very lucky, only got a standing low kick for the punish.
Oh, man.
Ooh, no hit punish on that.
That happens in UMK3, Tim. Certain moves. Not Melina's roll, I don't think, though. But Kano's Cannonball does have it on. And slide.
Okay. So RT up 2-0 on Jason's Melina. Not many people in the world can say that. In fact, I've actually seen RT's Reptile beat Jason's Melina. He's the only one I've seen do that probably ever. Obviously, anyone who knows the matchup system, that is easily a 9-1 matchup in Melina's favor. Jason serving notice that, yes, I know how to play, and this, you are not going to 8-0 me. Oh, not that. Oh, drop punish. Timing is so strict on some of these combos.
Very rigid.
Ooh, caught him sleeping there on the side. Coin flip right now. Oh, not the time for that.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise, we got a set.
Jason's saying he don't get paid by the hour, so...
Now, again, it's going to be interesting here. If Jason ends up winning this and tying it up, does RT go to Jax, or does he stick with Melina?
You got to think if he does lose at least another match, you might as well switch it up.
It's going to creep into his mind.
But at the same time, then he's got to win 4 in a row with Jax. He has nowhere else to go. But when you're in that position,
well, I mean, he can reset it, obviously. Then he has time to think it over.
But he has to get there.
Beautiful. He was expecting the crossover and got him with the uppercut. Ooh, nice solid combo there. Not sure if that was intended or just got lucky on that one. Jason has flipped the switch. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Good one.
Beautiful 4-hitter. Was that a death?
No, let's just push back on the 4th hit.
Regular pushback. Okay.
Yeah.
Now RT turning it on. He's in the driver's seat to go to a 3rd round. Here it is. Beautiful punish there on the missed uppercut. He knew that was coming. Trading size. Not the time for that. Oh. Gotta be so careful with those rolls. Don't do it unless you know it's gonna hit. That's it.
Man, when you can pull 50, 60% out in this game, it just changes the whole complexity, especially when you win a match.
RT sticking with Molina. Ooh, whipped in the uppercut. RT did a great job of canceling, knowing it was coming. Obviously, I would expect at this point that RT is going to keep Molina the whole way. Clearly, I would expect Jason to hold on to Molina the whole way, unless he's down like 3-0, 3-1 in the reset, if that happens.
Yeah, we're a long way from that, so
he could easily go to Katana or some other character we're not expecting.
He's probably going to stay Molina this whole set, no matter how it turns out.
Oh, RT takes it! Sneaky roll! I thought that was Jason all the way. You know RT was mashing the roll combo there.
Yeah, I think that might have been a punish on that last roll, but sometimes I lose frames on the preview window.
YOLO Rolo, says Midwest. Absolutely. Jason up big here. Not over yet. RT can still pull this one. Jason cannot rush in like a fool. Just play it safe. He's got a nice solid edge. This is a huge round right here. Oh, Jason had a chance to do a huge punish there. Only gets an air side. Two sides out of it. And the uppercut. He's in the... Oh,
almost. Oh, okay.
All right, RT gets a nice throw out of it.
Oh. Ooh, going with
Jason,
the preemptive fatality here.
Putting the literal screws to RT there. Up 3-2 now on tournament point. Certainly by no means over. Jason knows it. This is his kryptonite. He is not going to take this lightly. RT caught sleeping there. A sneaky hop kick. RT was ready for it, though. Another 3-hit combo. Like, ooh, nice naked throw. Jason needs to be very careful. He's been thrown a couple times here. Oh, missed it. Oh, RT probably could have got a roll there. Here we are, tournament point for Jason. Ooh. Sweeps underneath, gets a second sweep there. Jump punch to win the air battle. Jason getting blown up there. Those sweeps are destroying him right now.
Turn it right back around just like that. Oh, nice fake out.
Just out of distance on that air punch.
He knew not. Oh my god.
Oh, got him sleeping.
He knew not to do another fake out there.
That's a reverse. Down 0-2. 4 straight to win is... How many tournaments is that now? I don't even know.
It's got to be 12 at least in the last...
Yeah.
Since we've
at least it does it.
Since we've been streaming. My goodness.
I've lost track. But regardless, another one in the books for Mr. Immortal Jason. And I've just finalized the challenge.
Take a look at some of the previous ones. See who we didn't.
Well, we'll give Jason the opportunity again here. If he wants to come on stream and say hi,
yeah, as
all that
always.
great stuff, that's his chance.
All right. Solid little tournament tonight.
Well, I know a lot of people have questions about what's coming up next. I don't have anything on the books yet, but we typically do these every 2 months. So that's going to put us into May. If I had to guess, the next one's going to be probably May 16th. Maybe May 23rd, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So I would say that'll be the next event. I don't know what the format's going to be yet. It's probably going to be random select. We tend to alternate between free pick and random. So if I had to guess,
yeah, those are the most popular, I think.
Yeah, I think middle of May we'll do random select. So if you're interested, you want to get involved in that, that's our next event.
All right, fair enough. Well, all
That's
right.
all I got. Unless you got anything else you want to
I
say.
I don't have anything coming up. I haven't had any date for the next MKNJ, so don't know what's going on with that because I know that the MK1 turnouts have not been that great. And running an in-person tournament does require that you have people show up. So
Yes, it does.
we'll see what happens with that. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. I think we maybe hit about 50 viewers between the two tonight, so not too bad.
Any view,
Yeah.
any view for a 30-plus-year-old game is a good view, so I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Well,
with
thank
that-
you guys for coming out. Always appreciated. Shock. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you helping out. Obviously, we can't do this without you.
Absolutely. It's a great time as always. MK2 high level is something you don't really get to see every day, so always glad to sit in.
All right. Well, you guys take care, and I will see you in the Discord.
All right. Have a good night. Okay. So that'll do it for tonight. Can find somebody. Let's see. Let's drop in on somebody. Well, we got somebody playing Final Fantasy 6. It's kind of random. Let's.
I'm not ready.
All right.
I think your team is. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to remove the offering.
This guy is just.
All right. So, guys, this is a
All
very
right.
long fight.
You can hear him.
For those of you for some of us that have
Let's
not
let's move in there.
let's
All right, so we're gonna
show
raid
you-
Chain Fed.
So
I
during
think
this time,
that's what that
you'll
is.
likely not be able to pay
And he's just
attention
playing
to
Final
it, so
Fantasy.
I'm just going to fight it the way I would normally fight it. Just kick back and enjoy the ride, okay? Strap in, exactly.
So that'll do it for tonight, guys.
So I take
We'll
Tara,
post up tomorrow probably. I got to do a little bit of editing on this.
Celeste as my main.
So, all right,
Thank you for the game control.
have a good night,
Appreciate that.
and
Change
see
that,
you.
Lock in. Last fight. That's right. And then